guys, so today's video is called Why Did My Twin Block Me and What to Do About It. And I know some of you guys have been going through this situation, so today I want to talk about something that leaves many of us pretty confused along this journey, and that has a great impact on the levels of anxiety we experience in this connection, which is when your twin flame blocks you on social media. This never happened to me personally. My twin never blocked me, but at some points of the journey, I did block him. I deleted him on Facebook for almost half of the time of the journey, and I blocked him on WhatsApp a good couple of times, although it didn't last long. So the first thing you need to consider if your twin has blocked you on social media is whether or not you are respecting his space. As a good rule of thumb, if you are the person chasing at this moment, I would strongly advise you not to initiate communication in any way with your twin. Your twin knows you, your twin can feel your energy and knows you want to be with him and miss him. Any attempt to make this blatantly obvious through posts on social media or through insisting on initiating contact will just drive him further away, and it will actually start to repulse him. So don't do that. Whilst you are at the energy level, you can be absolutely sure that none of you will be doing the work you should be doing. You have to hold space for your twin to reflect on his side of the journey, to understand the meaning of all of this, and to want to conciliate his views with you. If you are stalking him big time, this is a pretty good reason for a block from anyone, either it's your twin or not. The second thing you have to bear in mind is that sometimes twins will block each other along the journey in an attempt to simply cut the desire to talk to that person and to sever the connection. For a long period of the journey, it's not obvious to you or to your person that letting go has nothing to do with cutting communication in the physical. So this will be the most obvious way twins will proceed to try to let go when the dependency from the connection seems to have a strong hold on them, and they're starting to go a little bit nuts with this. It's completely normal that this happens then. Another thing that I would like you to reflect a little bit upon is whether these blocks can be a result of you posting or saying things that are hurtful to your twin in some way. As opposites to normal relationships where you probably will move on after the relationship is finished in the physical, between twins there is an overwhelming tendency to overanalyze everything the person says or does, and simple things like a song or a picture can be real triggers that can end up in a block. I remember blocking my twin after he posted a picture with a girl one time, and I got really upset. I got really upset at that, and sometimes even further on in the journey, I would get a little bit upset when he posted pictures of his work. He's a photographer and sometimes takes modeling pictures of women, and it would always trigger me. I didn't want to be seeing that. It's something that should be very normal. It's his work. But that would leave me feeling really bad for some reason. It took a while until I was able to start seeing the pictures of these pretty girls he shoots without feeling a bit off with it. So that's probably one of the reasons your twin can be blocking you. Maybe you're posting something that he doesn't really want to be looking at and that you think it's completely innocent, but that somehow it's triggering him on the other side. Another thing that can be triggering your twin to block you on social media has to do with him wanting to hide or protect your connection from public eyes for some reason. Me and my twin, for instance, we had a couple of common friends on Facebook, but nobody would really know or tell that we were still in contact after all of these years. In a way, as he once told me, it would almost be impossible for anyone to understand the type of love we felt for each other, and the story we had with each other just looking at the facts. and this was very triggering for him, because he always felt that he wouldn't be well understood by people. So sometimes we would just like rather keep our relationship away from other people's eyes. People that are not twins will have very little recognition for this type of love. So sometimes it's just normal that you want to keep it sort of secret, because it's too hard and too painful to try to explain this experience to others, to try to explain how you would just, I don't know, kill yourself, want to give your life away for a person with whom you've been in the physical a couple of times or whatever. It's really, really, really hard for a normal person, a sane mind, to understand this and not think that we're just obsessed or that we're going crazy. So a little bit of shame about this, it's also normal. Now, if your twin has blocked you, just don't sweat it too much. Sooner or later, your twin will unblock you. It's just a matter of time before your twin feels the need to contact you. You are connected for life, and whatever is going on the 3D won't change absolutely anything of what your connection is for a second. So don't fear that distance will change the connection between you, because it will not. Just keep in mind a couple of things about you and your twin to endure this situation. First, know that you can project your energy and communicate with your twin energetically. So if you pray or focus hard on projecting your thoughts to your twin, he will feel you and maybe even respond to you. This has happened to me a couple of times. Second, your twin is not blocking you because he hates you, he despises you, or feels anything bad towards you. It is a mere defense, so try not to take it personally in any possible form. And third, your twin is going through a hard time, so if he decides to try and block you, please be kind towards him and realize that even if he's mostly the runner in this journey, he also suffers on the other side. Maybe sometimes as much as you do, he has the same doubts, he has the same dependency towards the connection as you have towards him. So just give him a break, treat him in respect. Remember that before everything, he is a human being and he deserves that his space and his silence is respected. Fourth, times of silence and cuts in communication between you at several points of this journey are absolutely fundamental for you to be able to digest the lessons that you're learning and the happenings that you go through together when you are more connected. Without these periods, there would be no breaks to help you make sense of what's going on, to help you take the juice out of the apple that's there, and the journey wouldn't come together in your head. So just see these times in silence as a time to interpret the times and the connection you have when you are together, and to take something good out of it that you're going to need to grow and to evolve in this journey. And fifth, despite of your love, your twin and you will have to have lessons with other people for the purpose of establishing some contrast between what's real love and what's just an illusion. And this will imply, as much as it's painful to you, this will imply many times to have romantic or sexual relationships with other people. So it is just normal that at some point when this is happening, your twin distances a little bit yourself from you at this point, because he's trying to go through these relationships with other women or with other men, and these are lessons that he needs to learn about love. And you on your side, I strongly advise you to do the same. Do not close yourself to the idea of continuing to live your life and to learn the lessons you need to love, because this is not a journey that finishes as fast as that. I've been in this journey for 7 years and I'm not even close to have healed everything that I need to heal. I am not even close to have learned all the lessons that I need to learn about myself, about others, and about love. And I still take advantage of having aspects taught to me about love and lessons about love that come from other people, not only my twin. I've had other boyfriends. Currently, I do have another boyfriend, and I have learned already a lot about myself with this boyfriend. You should understand that this journey, although you're strongly spiritually connected to this person, it doesn't mean that all you're gonna learn, you're just gonna learn from them. And sixth, another thing that is important to bear in mind is that these cuts in communication are great opportunities for you to work on yourself and to start preparing yourself for separation if you are not at that stage yet. It is a very difficult period of the journey, and the more used you are to have some time away from your twin, the easier it will be for you to go through this stage. And trust me, if you're still in runner and chaser mode at this time, it is good for you to be used to some periods apart from your twin, because separation will be like a damn desert. You won't hear, see, or even feel your twin anymore during that part of the journey. So be ready for that. The more grounded you are, the more connected to people around you are, instead of just living in that in that spiritual world of that connection with your twin, the better you are going to do at this stage of separation, and the faster you're going to move through it, because it's a painful stage. So this is all I had for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope my videos are helping you navigate this journey a little bit. If you like my content, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share. Please comment. I really need you to engage with me at this point. And I'm looking forward to hear from you again. Thank you so much for watching.